Okay, we're live, so it's 7 o'clock and there's very few here. We don't have a quota. We can talk or a quorum, yeah. Quota, quorum. Um, we can go over the minutes and treasury report, but of course we can't approve anything particular unless somebody shows up, but we can go ahead with the meeting. You guys are willing to do that?
Fine.
Since you made the trip. Um, the July meeting was called to order by Nick Bales. Those attending were Brenda, Christy, myself, Stace, Tom, Justin, Jeff, and Michael. Stace moved to accept the minutes. Michael seconded, motion passed. Jeff said the group voted no of their respective um, volunteer fire help members. They voted no to help out with the Circleville Keystone Co-op Classic. Being a short meeting, there being no further new business, Jeff moved to adjourn. Michael's second motion passed. Respectfully submitted, me.
You
Any,
have my name on there.
well, I didn't. Thank you, Larry. You were listening. All right. Any additions or corrections to the minutes? If not, I need a motion. Okay. And who seconded? Oh, Dustin. Okay. All in favor? Aye. All opposed? The general fund, 142, 984.97. And the building equipment fund, 344, 447.88. Uh, just information. Jeff, you remember you didn't get a statement this month from McAllister, did you? You did? Well, that sucker's paid. Now I paid it about 3 weeks ago. I went ahead and paid it. Well, the lady called me yesterday and said she got the other check that I sent April 7th to Detroit. They just got it.
Dude, I told you last time, check and see if it ever clears back, because the mail right now is horrible. Things aren't getting what they're supposed to.
Yeah. But they got it. So I said, well, just leave it and credit to the account because I, no. But the lady at Indianapolis is who called me.
This is bill late fees now.
Well, it's paid. What, 1,400 something?
1478.36.
Yeah, well, it's paid. But it almost 4 months. No. No, thanks. So I'm kind of afraid to pay a whole lot stuff through the mail.
I got 2 checks from Seymour, hadn't made it yet. I think a lot of it's mailman.
And I did a bug thing for a guy in Forest, and he gave me his address, and I sent it twice, and it returned back to me twice, and he never got it, of course.
With got a different mailman. So it's it's all open. Then they changed their hours, so if you have something to pick up, you can't pick it up, because you never know what 2 hour time frame is gonna be there.
Yeah.
Then, if you don't pick it up soon enough, then they send the shit back. That's their fault, not anyone else's.
Well, anyway,
Did Mulberry have to go to Frankfurt for a while to get theirs? Colfax, or Colfax.
that's my pet peeve. So, we'll get started. Whoever wants to start first. Dustin, you got anything?
I do. Donation request for the school kids.
Where?
$1,000 fire awareness.
Awareness?
Yeah, give that to you. That's,
Got a bill for service and our dinner there.
Okay.
that's first week of October, so we're getting ready to buy water bottles. The school has asking for water.
So should I send that awareness to you or wait till the next?
You say, why don't you go pick it up?
Still get a text message.
Cause didn't it mess up one year?
After,
Yeah.
yeah, send me a message on it. Get it. So you got to bring it back to Mission down, but for back to bank, so.
Uh, or I can drop it off if I know where, it's Gordon's. I don't know where to stick it for sure, but
You got anything else?
Yes. Yep, interesting, I hope 5 sections of hoops. 3 inch.
Yeah.
For the in 3/4. At one time, I need to get that place.
Yeah.
You need to get that back on the shelf and replace. Oh, we got a big guy in that is all the department, and as soon as we find class, I get a year from him.
okay.
We have 2 of our guys that have just been accepted at West Lafayette Fire.
So,
Stay.
so that's West Lafayette, not Purdue then? Yeah.
The other thing that I was gonna bring up, and maybe Jeff already knows it, Todd Miller, who used to be with McQueen, is now with Phoenix. Yeah, he didn't work in McQueen anymore. I didn't know where he went. So when I had the turnout gear through McQueen, and they give you a big price to work for them. They wanted to sell it here, so. It sounds like, of course, being a new salesman with a new company, he's all gung ho, but it sounds like he's happier. He stopped at my house for 2 hours one day, blowing off, and he seems a whole lot happier working there. Territory isn't as large, and he's gonna try to make some calls when he's in the area for different people. So, I may be buying some stuff there. In fact, I might buy that hose off them. I don't know, probably have set up account, but. He told me that his boss told him that no matter what it took to beat everybody else's prices.
Hmm.
So. I've heard that. That's fair.
Yeah, I think they're starting in Illinois. Working going on.
I think the company owners are ex-military guys. Sounds like that might be another option. Get some stuff. He talked like he could get everything through Phoenix that we bought through according. MSA, the same entire year we normally buy cars, helmets, all that stuff. He's driving a big van, truck, like a Sprinter. And it's supposed to be packed full of boots and coats, or boots and helmets and gloves and small stuff that, like if he stops at Frankfurt, he can sell some stuff down there and have it in the van. Off here, or my place, or wherever. That might be a positive. Well, he's got a truck like he said he got. I didn't see the back of the truck, but he said it was back full, so. Other than that, I don't know that we have. Anything.
The only other thing I was gonna bring up, is we held a district IBFA meeting last night, Indiana Volunteer Fire Association. And they have had a speaker come. They have a new program that is separated from our IBFA dues that you pay every year. Now they have formed a political action committee. We all know that the way to get anything done is pay the people in the state house. And it's completely optional, but they are asking for $12 a year per member. If you want to join them. And that money is going to be used to lobby senators and representatives of the state to work for the guys. Yeah, benefits. Yeah, they're working on right now. He said was anyone that was an IVFA member could buy tires for their vehicles at state bid price. They're working on a free hunting and fishing license in the state of Indiana. Property tax has been mentioned many times, but he wasn't very coming with that information. He didn't think I would ever happen, basically. They talked about something at the BMV for wheel tax or excise tax or something. So something to consider. Obviously, we can't act on it tonight anyways. He said this guy has 5 departments in his district and the departments decide to pay for all their members for a year. There's a form that we'd have to complete. And maybe we wait toward to the end of the year to see how the budget looks before we do that. Something to consider. He's happy to answer any questions that we might have. But they're just trying to figure out, obviously, he saved, I forget what the figure was. So many million a year for being volunteers to the taxpayers. They're trying to just figure out ways to benefit those volunteers. This conversation, I couldn't hear all of it about if you serve 35 years, you get a check, $300 check once a year for your life or something. Just trying to figure out ways to incentivize being a volunteer. Your guys' opinion on that is, but unfortunately, that's probably the only way to get into incentives. Dangle them some money, so.
Well, it's another avenue. At least it opens the door for them possibly to listen. As otherwise, if it's just, you going down there, or you've got more of a group, Farm Bureau has that PAC committee. I mean, they've had it for years. So I think Farm Bureau to be, is another, it was $5 each year per member. And then individually, you just, whether you want to contribute or not individually to it. Farm Bureau had the PAC, but then if if I want to invest, I could or not. So
Same deal with this, seems very optional.
I didn't know whether, like, well, Johnson and maybe 7 of your 22 members or whatever didn't want it, the others do. I I don't know how you might want to approach that. Or all of them, but
Well, it's my opinion, we decided to do it, just everybody, I think,
Language times the roster, times $12.
yeah. We don't benefit for people not to be on it.
Just not benefit them down the line.
Yeah.
You can, if that tire thing comes out, that could be huge. I mean, that'd be,
Yeah.
$200 or $300-400 maybe. So,
Mhm.
but I think they're just, this will be completing their first year, so they're just getting a good start. Not to get as much as they can.
I was a retired fire chief from somewhere. I don't remember what, I didn't get what it said.
Just a five thing, but that's something to think about. I did get the forms in case we want to proceed with it. Like I said, maybe we want to wait, see how our budget looks in a couple of months, closer to the end of the year.
okay. Yeah,
We don't have anything other than just, I think we finally got the Utah traveling ban stopped. Finally, it's told that it was not coming back, will never come back, and there's no evidence of it being there right now, so. Yes, the band director's not real happy, I don't care. They paid them, the band department.
Well, they don't even have a van after Central, do they?
The band director last year left, but they hired a new.
But the one marching band is what they have to go to Frankfurt for. Yeah,
That got heated in the board meeting, but. Right, but I think I threw enough things at them, like do it again and you're not gonna like the result. And they finally nixed it. It's like, it's not my problem. You're short money. My problem is the lives of 150 kids that we don't know is in there at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
But heard from administration wise, and otherwise out there, pretty happy that they're not there. That's weird that PAC thing, we only $740 for the 3 departments. It's a big number.
That'd be a no-brainer.
PAC statewide. Now, is that all firefighters or just volunteer? I don't have anything, Larry.
I had, couple people come up to me, and they just asked me how many fire rangers guys do. I can't answer, so I'm gonna ask a question.
What kind of fires? Like
The total fires, like, how many is actual, say, structure fires and all that? Departments.
as of last, last meeting. You know, 6 structures, 1 chimney, 2 field, or 2 natural vegetation, other fires, 7 grass fires. Fire. Depends on how they queue them in. This could all be field fires or grass fires. And 16 PI accidents. Then the rest is like gas leaks and power lines down and smoke overs and false alarms. And
Well, they just ask,
right now we're at 175 calls.
at one structure fire.
This year. So far. We've had several field fires. Well, maybe not this year. Last fall. We did have one this spring.
Get your grass rig finished up.
No. Still looking for headers.
You can find that website. I did. And found any on there yet. I did look there though, and actually joined a few more that when I found that one, a few more popped up. And, I just have to run across it, so, yeah.
Well, I'd like to get that fixed. We can find headers on. I'm sure Bill Dean probably still work on
He's
the
still,
main seal,
he's still doing stuff down there.
but he's not gonna touch it until we find manifolds or headers or something. Can't find the original stuff, then I think we know we'll have to. We're probably gonna have to go to somebody that manufactures custom built headers and something.
It's in 3D printed. Yeah.
What about next up?
Have you heard anything out of your truck?
Not since. I told you guys this or it did fall. Want to know what name to put on the plate. I said plate, like they talked about lettering. They said, no, we need to know what name to put on your license plate as it goes through the line. So evidently, did you ever have to pay for a chassis?
No,
That made me think the chassis was there and they put Michigan Township VFD on that plate. So they know what truck to build.
and had one.
Would be lost in the mail, would it?
Well,
I would think they'd be calling or something. They need it. Yeah. Well, all right. Christy, you have anything?
I do not.
Do not. Okay.
hey, Larry said that.
If not, I guess
Because you trained me, you probably. You guys were doing the work, but that.
Adjourn.
all right. All in favor, aye.
I do.
Thanks for coming, everybody.
For class, there's a thing on here from Jeff Russell. Want to start with,
He said